I think I've told this story before, but Two Cuts, Mithra and I, we did rock, paper, scissors. Two Cuts lost.
Yeah.
And this was like 4 years ago. So he lost. He paid for it. It was supposed to be for 1 year. But he forgot. And none of us told him. Okay? So we were all using it. But the condition was that none of us would tell anyone else about this account. Okay? And we all promised, to not do that. But of course, promises are made to be broken. And each of us hooked up a couple friends. Okay? And then these friends hooked up a couple of their friends. This went on and on until there were so many profiles on this account. It's unbelievable. You go in and it's just like, this is like people we don't even know. That's the funny thing. So there's like Two Cuts, there's Tablo, there's Mithra, there's like our manager, and then there's like our like engineer. And then all of a sudden there's this guy named Bob. You know what I mean? Like, or like 재석.
No,
You know?
literally right now on my Netflix account that my brother pays for. Thank you very much, Jesse Tehan.
Yes. Anybody that shares Netflix deserves like a hug.
To this day, when you log into his Netflix account, there's a fourth profile that just says V.
See?
And we do not know who
That's
is.
what I'm saying. And we have a bunch of those. We have like a bunch of Korean names, a bunch of English names. We have one with a question mark, which I don't know what the mystery is all about. This guy's like literally throwing us a quiz. He's like, can you guess who I am?
Is it me? Is it you? Who knows? It's you!
And also because I don't know if there's a limit to profiles or what other reason this is happening, but somebody is using my profile to watch some stuff because I definitely did not see it, but it says keep watching or something. And then, I'm seeing what he's watching and he's seeing what I'm watching. And I'm guessing this is happening on all these profiles. So there's at least like 40 people using this thing, right? So 3-4 years passes and like Two Cuts gets pissed. He's like, I can't, this is becoming like the zombie apocalypse here. So he cancels it. Okay? The minute he cancels it, a bunch of people start texting me. Really? They start texting me and they're like, dude, what happened to your Netflix account? And I'm like, I don't have a Netflix account. And they're like, dude, like I'm trying to watch something. It just won't work now. And I'm like, dude, that's Two Cuts. You're using Two Cuts account too? I'm like, who told you? And he's like, no. Anyways, all these people texted me and I'm like, that's not mine. That's Two Cuts. And Two Cuts, got rid of it. So I secretly made another one after I tried to like hold off until Two Cuts got a new one, but I couldn't last for more than 2 months. So I just, for the first time, paid and got my own account. And I was keeping that as a secret, right? And then one day, my engineer had asked me if he could use my account, right? So I was going to give it to him, but I forgot. And a couple weeks later, when I told him my account, he's like, oh, it's okay. I got someone else's. And I was like, whose? And he's like, you can't tell anybody. And I was like, okay. He's like, Two Cuts secretly made another one and gave it to me, right? And shared it with me. And I was like, okay. And then I immediately canceled my subscription.
You are listening to the Tablo podcast.